Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ah, welcome around the world. Welcome to my world. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome, you guys. Welcome back to Healthy G Moms World. And again, as I always start, I want to be thankful. I want to let you guys know that I am thankful and grateful to my new and my old subscribers. I love you guys, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's in advance. Yes, indeed. Well, you guys are back here because I want to show you guys what I'm working on. Come with me to my garden, right? So the other day, so we're gonna take a pan of my little beautiful garden, how it's coming along. You can see the potatoes. You can see the, what is this? The sweet potatoes. That's the sweet potato right here that's thriving, right? Of course, you know that. And look at that purple cabbage. It's already butterflying more and more and more. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, right? And then we got the garlic here at the back. Of course, this is the beets. Look at those beets thriving. That's another cabbage. Potatoes, okay? We're gonna continue on. This is my new sweet potato bag that I just planted the other day. Of course, the white onion. Look at that. I think I'll use some of that today. And then we have the other stuff. You can see that's tomatillos. I can't forget how to pronounce that. We're gonna continue on our windowsill. Of course, the rosemary and the tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes. Partially, I harvest those babies. Look at that's gone down. And then I have some mint, and I have some basils. The basils, I harvest that. So, and of course, you know the lemon tree. And you can see my mini peppers. And this is how the mini peppers started. I got it from this bag here, the organic mini peppers. And I put them in this, and this baby is thriving. This is my radish. I got 2 radishes. Look at that. Since I recorded this yesterday, look at that. It's already still right. And I got some ginger under my grow light. Of course, this is an air garden that I turned into a grow light. But in my new, and a leek. So if you see this leek, I just cut this yesterday, right? It's already this much grown, right? Look at that, right? Okay. I gave my my aloe vera plants a new home. I took them out of those little small little containers, and I put 2 into another house, right? And okay, I did show you the green onions, right? That's the green onions already, again, growing. And so today, I want to talk to you guys about some new stuff I got. Are you guys familiar with a fennel? Look at that. This is what you call a fennel plant, right? Look at that bulb at the bottom. And this is a fennel plant that I have. I got 2 of them. And I want to show you guys what, you can see that. Let me go this way, okay. I already have it like here into water. I have just a little bitty water. Okay, you can see I put it in water because I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna regrow it, but I wanna get some roots on it, right? So we're gonna start that. This is not gonna go into the sand until I get some roots, but I'm gonna chop the top off of that today. I have what you call a, this is a, what do they call it? Bok choy, right? Bok choy. And I put this in the water yesterday. I chopped it down, and look at the bottom already. Look at this already. And I'm gonna show you what a bok choy look like. So a bok choy, in my little bag of treats. As I sit down, let me sit down over here for a second. I want to show you guys my little family here of, I'd love to keep you guys updated because a lot of people, so many writing, hey, what's going on with your garden? Is it doing this? What do you do with your, apologize about that. What do you do with your stuff? So I showed you my fennel. Again, this is the fennel plant, fennel, F-E-N-N-E-L. I think I'm pronouncing that right, spelling that right. Anyway, let's go to the bok choy. Okay, so the bok choy, let's see here. This is what a bok choy looked like. Okay, a bok choy. right? That's what this looks like. So I'm going to cut this down today. I'm sorry, I already cut this down. I cut this one. This is what this looks like here. And the top of the leaves is what I took off. I'm cooking. I'm starting to cook. I'm going to cook some greens and some, sorry about that. I'm going to cook some greens and some, what am I cooking? Greens and some collard greens, not just greens, but collard greens and bok choy and, what else am I cooking? There's something else that I'm cooking. Kale. Some dinosaur kale. Not the curly kale, but the dinosaur kale, which is the longer. I'll show you that in a minute. But I want to get to this. I want to show you this bok choy I decided to put it in here. And so I just took, what I did is I took the bottom part here, right? And all I did was I'm chopping off the top, right? And we'll see here. I'm sorry, the bottom part. This is the bottom part. So, because if you can see a little closer, now you can see this has no roots. This one was just like this yesterday, just yesterday. And look at the little sprouts. You can see those little stems that's sticking out, right? And so what we're gonna do is, because I want to grow a lot of these bok choys. I didn't tell you what bok choy is like, right? Bok choy, B-O-K-C-H-O-Y, is a cabbage. It's a type of cabbage, right? It's in the cabbage family. The only thing is, it comes from China. Back in the 1700s, I guess that's when it started. And so this is their version of a cabbage, right? Hopefully I explained that to you well. So we're gonna chop it down, okay? And we're going to, I'm going to take this off. When I say this is leaves. Oh, it's already got some little stems inside of this, right? And look how dirty that is, though. I just got this from the store, from the grocery store of Amazon. Oops, sorry about that. Amazon gave me a delivery, you guys, and I want to show you why I decided to mix my cap. I never would have done this. Oh, look at that little stem right there. It's already a little grown, but I don't want that. I'm going to take all that off, because my goal is to start fresh, right? And I chopped it down even. You can see that, look, even. This part is already, look at the difference. This was just yesterday, and already, look at the green inside of it. So that's a little light. It's more yellow, right? This was yellow yesterday, and now it's green. Just from putting it in a bowl of shallow water, just to cover this little piece right here, right? And I'm going to put it in here. We'll put it in a plastic. You got some little, these are little cups that we have around the place. I'll put this in here, and I'm going to, sorry, water going where? Okay, we'll just put, okay. Now the bottom part of that is going to thrive. And I'm going to take, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the kitchen. So I'm going to put this knife. Remember, this is a different type of knife. I'm going to take the bok choy, and I'm going to cook with it, because I did not make, so again, I'm in Los Angeles, California, and it's exactly 3:31, Los Angeles, California, United States, and it's 3:31, and we have, our weather is not bad, but we're getting rain, and we need rain, right? We need lots of rain, and so we don't complain about it. I'm not complaining about it. I stay in, and I'm making myself useful, and I'm continuously growing my garden with all different type of stuff, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with my new friends. Oh, that didn't fell out. We'll come back and pick that up. But I'm going to show you guys. Bear with me. Here we're going to go. I have some stuff, some loose stuff that I have here. Okay, check this out. So I'm going to put this inside. Okay, you can see my little leek that I cut yesterday, right? I've been using that, and I have a skillet full of leeks and orange peppers and onions. I'm making a vegetable melody, and I have a bowl full of, you can see here, a little closer. So what I did, I started, let me turn on this light in the kitchen over here. Okay, just so you can see, just for a little while, okay? Here is my collard greens. I chopped the collard greens down, And this is what dinosaur kale looks like. See that? This is a dinosaur kale. And what I've done is I put it in, immersed it in water. And it's been sitting here, it's cleaning, right? And so what I'm going to do is, see that little skillet that's over here? Okay, we can go here. One arm bandit. We'll take this, and you can see my leek. I've already have some leaps, and basically I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put the greens, into this skillet. So let me see if you guys can see a little closer look. Okay, here. Again, this is orange bell peppers. I have red mini peppers. I'll show you my mini peppers that I have over in my garden. And leeks, right? See that? That's a leek that's sauteing. And I sauteed it in butter, not olive oil. This is real butter, right? And with salt. I didn't put any seasonings in there yet. This is just all vegetables. And I'm taking my greens. Instead of me cooking greens in water today, I'm going to saute some kale greens and some collard greens, collard greens, and put all of this in. I'm going to chop this down, and I'm making room because what I'm going to do also is I'm going to add my, we're going to show you here. I got another knife in here. My new knife that I just got is by Fenugreek, right? It's my new knife for in my kitchen. Separate knife. I'm going to take my bok choy, and this is vinegar and some slight vinegar, and I have a little baking soda, right? That I was cleaning it in, and so I'm going to put all of this in, but I have to clean these, right? So basically, I'm taking these. See, I'm going to take all of my I'm really just learning about bok choy. I'm going to put this all in my new clean water, my water that I have been cleaning all my greens in. And I'm going to transfer this in here, make a mixed melody. So I'm going to show you why. Let's come back here and show you why I decided to not use all my collard greens and boil it, because this is Sunday. I normally make collard greens, right, for my Sunday dinner. But I got an Amazon delivery. And I'm going to show you guys why you don't want to use, why I'm not using this. Look at this. This is how they delivered. Check this out. In this bag full of Amazon Prime just delivered like an hour ago. And, this is what they sent me. Only one was good. I ordered 3 bunches. And look at this. You see that? Real close. Really? Really? I can't use this. It's limp. You don't want to ever, you guys, so you know, chefs, you don't want to use limp greens, right? And, so since I got one good one, unless another one, look at that. So this is like, I'm going to have to ask them to come back because I can't do anything with it. But the bok choy and one head, and, collard greens are so great. So in that one bunch of collard greens, I had like seven stems, or maybe 6, of a leaf, a leaf, and like this. And so what I'm going to do is, I've never done this before, but they're greens, or greens and cabbage. I'm going to mix again. I'm going to mix I am mixing currently as we speak. I'm mixing the dinosaur kale, and dinosaur kale means that it's dark. It's not all, this is what it starts off looking like. That's a dinosaur kale leaf that I've chopped down and put over here with my chopped down collard greens. Now, if you guys haven't seen my collard greens, how I chop my collard greens, I just chop it in half. That's kind of what's going on now. Underneath my leek, I showed you guys that video yesterday. I said I was going to figure out what I was going to do with it. So it's an onion in the onion family. So I'm putting I put in here this leek, and I put a bell pepper, bell pepper, right? And some onions. And what I'm gonna do is add some extra stuff to it, right? And in addition, I'm making another dish, and this is a chicken. It's just, sauteing chicken, and I put some Better Than bouillon in it. And it's gonna be not a soup type, but it's gonna be like a juicy type of green chicken dish over rice, right? So I made some rice here. I just took it off the stove. I made some rice yesterday night. I don't know if you can. Rice? Okay. Oh, that's not showing. But anyways, so I made some rice. And we'll see how it's going to turn out. I'll show you guys that video in a little while. Thank you for rolling with me.